Hi everybody, it's Mrs. Peachy from your WCA biology class. I was just making this tutorial to show you how to begin a discussion. I've had a number of emails this morning, people who don't know what to do with their discussion, so I want to make sure that you do understand this and can successfully contribute to the discussion. So today the discussion is from Lesson 2, Science and Society. And as you can see here, and you can't really see the entire screen, there are 6 slides in this lesson. So, you're going to want to go through and, read all the slides and do the assignments that are associated with it and, watch any video clips and stuff like that. But when you get to the end of the lesson, there on the end slide, it talks about the discussion. You're going to look at, read the article genome here, and then there are some questions. It says, describe at least one societal issue that scientists will be able to address using the sequence of the human genome. What ethical considerations will arise if this research is pursued, and who should decide whether scientists should pursue research that poses ethical dilemmas? Explain your response. Now, if you scroll all the way down, it gives you a link to the discussion right here. It says Science and Society Discussion. It also gives you a link to the discussion guidelines in Rubric, which I have posted on my message boards as well. So let's click on the link to the rubric. Okay. And it kind of gives you a general rubric here talking about how you can earn your points. So getting an excellent score, you give comments that respond to the assigned topic clearly, show that you fully understand your topic by giving strong examples, return to the discussion to respond thoroughly to what others say, change your mind when something comes up that makes you think differently, and address your classmates in polite and respectful manner. Now, if you go to my website, which I'll show you how to get to in a moment, you're going to see a bit more details. So this is another incident in which having kind of a different version of the rubric on the message boards is going to help you do better. So I always encourage you to check the message boards to see if there are additional instructions whenever you have some sort of test quiz, discussion, portfolio, or whatnot. So let me click on the Science and Society discussion. That's going to bring up this window here, okay? And if you click on this little blue arrow beside discussion details, it's going to give you the questions again. That is the same questions that were in the lesson. Sometimes this is the only place you're going to find the thing to respond to. And then you're going to see a bunch of stuff here, okay? And you first need to create your own conversation. To do that, you're going to click on this little green plus sign. And that's going to give you the opportunity to make your own discussion. So my response to the questions. And then here you're going to, give your response to the questions that we talked about. And you're going to go ahead and click on Start Conversation to get that to come up on the main page. Then you can go ahead and read other people's responses, and you can reply to them in the box below. And then you're going to click right underneath where it says Post Reply. So you need to have at least 2 replies to peers. Now, what does that mean? A reply can be a variety of different things, but there are specific parts that need to be included. Okay, so if you go to the message boards, which you can access using the push pin at the bottom of the lesson, or you can use the push pin at the top of the screen right here. Both places will take you to a link to the message boards. If you do the one on the top of the screen, it's going to show you all the classes that you're in, not just my class. If you do the one at the bottom of the lesson, it just shows you my class. So if I click on Biology A, you'll see something that says Mrs. Peachy's Science Courses, and then link to Mrs. Peachy's website. I wish this was a little easier, but this is the only way I can include this, and then just click on that link and it will open my message boards. And here we are on the message boards. Now I want you to notice that at the very top of the message boards on the first page, the home page, is a link that shows discussion rubric for all the courses. Okay? And that brings you to this document, which is on the Google Drive. Now, as you see here, this is a bit more detailed. So what I really want you to notice is what the responses require. You got to respond to 2 peers, but it should be more than just, good job, I agree with you. You need to include specific details and an explanation. Let's go to the next one here, because that's actually for your initial response. So this is the quality of comments to classmates. They're thoughtful and meaningful and contribute to the interactivity of the discussion. They are accurate and use information from the curriculum to support the points. In other words, you need to explain why you agree or disagree, give evidence from the reading or evidence from the text to support why you agree or disagree, and try to provide, some questions for further discussion, like maybe pose a question to your peer saying, well, what do you think about this? Well, do you think this would also be true if something else happened? So it's the idea is that you're having an actual conversation with somebody. It's not just, somebody posting something and somebody saying, good job. So if you don't meet those qualifications for your responses, then your score really can't be much higher than a 6 out of 10. So make sure you're giving some good quality responses to your peers. All right, so basically that's the gist of it. Pretty easy, but I know it can be confusing for new people. So hopefully that made sense to you. If you have questions or concerns, you know to give me a call. My extension's 2204. And you may also utilize the webmail system and send me a message. Hope you guys have a great day.